yana ka fa yamana kwaba da bayana jumidi ya tun zan no kwar we shumedi no kwar we shumedi. You're welcome to our show, a show dubbed the Bitter Truth Show, the Bitter Truth Show. And the other point ye bezi ho komo ye makonya na wo so akira wadwen wodwumedi e ka ho ne the minti eko oye Ganaba News or Facebook and at the Bitter Truth channel or YouTube ye pede aba subscribe aba like page na zi wansam that wo dem raba ya anytime ya ye dwumedi ya upload ebezi kan enya nante there dwumedi otedami obado amenyimbo na wo so ahwe na etebi edwadwentwe so ze ato ho ende the other point that ye ze ho komo ye yenyim ya wo oye political season abato abem ne the minti amoyeko ahoro wo kwa probo the mara and the vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia onu kure no ye frankato nyizima oye MPP Osun amayeko nenam onchare na odina probo kodu oye fifi mantum na fifi mantum be onya asofo share nenenene na asembise bi oye Anglican sofo bebumbi odi asembise bi dicho nenyim na oni ya no His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia kono for the year no ono ana no kwari medwumedi ye hunde no hu ekehia de yeze ho komo ye mo akonya na eti na eze ho komo enti ina edwumedi yeze baba komo nem tifi asama yeze atodo ono nye de yes Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ono oya frankato nyizema MPP amanyo kunenenenen 2016 in some ojina do na other year campaign other bodewu other amanyasam ima Ghana for what say mo woto abazema MPP amanyo ku momampanyin na danko kufado wabaye omampanyin na ono Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wabaye Vice President omampanyin na bedechire nenenen asema so for the bisa nananana His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia wenchum ya no papa nti da enda yare kanye de Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia onno na sembisa the wasitinem asembisa of the year campaign 2016 also Ghana for Kenya asitinem in 2016 of the year campaign magana for to abamanen and wabatinado wo amambunudo for almost if you are trade ama Anglican so for the same assembly seven the bisa oyo Vice President there baby abaselo ko oyo 2016 ejina do bisa Ghana for there Ghana for one to one asitimemu no one to aba anyinye biara wod one sa shawo kodokuma osisikado ana Ghana for one asitina teden ema abente ebisende oyo 2024 ayo mean aka baya busu mesia ma ya akoto aba Vice President asema kacha Ghana for nene ende ndema mu ayeden enda ni hihye na wogibogu akwem dem number ya amanfo wonedwuma oyegu amanfo asetina waye want to mu wonhwe ebusua nanan aba hihye na wogibogu akwem dem number ya ndama obadedi ndema mu bogu ama Ghana for yes Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia Vice President with the name they have the competent men and the women. Vice President also raise oye dollar ne the minti CB benya hoden achen dollar. Watch dollar or the bank kabaze go nisa no that to fiaze or the kinen they go oye IGP. Ninse mnenem. And obi sa nanan. Yang kona yenkete ya no o me but answer nanan ya pade yeko na yekete asam bisa oye sofo Anglican sofo nanan odi bisa bia ordinary probo odi bedu oye finfi mantum na we share asofo wo original coordinating council nanan yanko na yanko hwe asampocha osi yana oye Vice President odi ma oye owe nanan yente.
I have two questions. In 2016, you told us that in terms of the economy, no gymnastics will work except that look at your pocket. Now, in reality, I mean, what we are facing now is that even some of us, when we go to the pulpit and we are preaching or we are making an appeal, it seems like we don't have compassion because of how the economy is going. Now, my question is, all of us, we are aware how things are hard. What steps are you taking from this time to December so that at least it will ease the burden of Ghanaians?
Yate Asembisa Oya Anglican Sophon and Odibisa Vice President. Also in 2016, no return na gina the Orchid Bawumia na gina the day. In 2016, we campaign na yet or money in the Vice President Dr. Ladi Mahmoud Bawumia. On the MPP for what in campaign pa. On my penny na danko for the one shaba one year campaign the boy. There Bawumia na wasn't a part of Ghana ha. Man someone said okay. Ghana for or Ghana for Dinkita home. Now, all your sophomore Anglican sophomore Kai Bawumia there in 2016 in another. And then now, catch a Ghana for there. I sit in a mile zen. A mouth on to mention one number. A mouth on to mention a Jumafu. Now, I sit in a mile zen or Maganama under John Dramani Mahamani NDC. Neither minty or catch a one there or you're incompetent. And you know, walk out to Ghana for one assume. I'm a Ghana for what say, no what they among the show one answer. No, be sending there in there. So, yeah, no call for, so Ghana for your bacano cora. A sitting in my head, also no sofa and now so for what I saw them. When I saw my sample, not so the baby was at the service to her. Now you are there. A sofa when it's modifo. And you know, you want to send there. A sitting in my head. Ghana for to make sure one ebusia. Ghana for Juma Rubu. Ghana for when you Juma for to make sure one and cow. A sitting in my head. No be sending there. The car there. No economic gymnastic will solve the situation. Will change the reality, the economic hardship. Then there will be sending there. Musume siya wakain Bawumia. Na nando dan kwa kufa dramembi. Eba nenshisha na wezibo gwa kwema. Dem robaya amuchi awado ko Ghana fo mande e kanu na kacha na yetsika so na nso komedi yan yeti MPP fo oyo omampeni na dan kwa kufa do mo kacha Ghana fo nyi yetsika do na nso e komedi yan nande Ghana fo yetsika do na nso wu e banchihye na omampeni na dan kwa kufa do Bawumia MPP aban woni gwa kwem na wa man Ghana fo wo ho atwan Inya se bisa Anglican sophomore na odibisa Bawumia bra okope finfi mantomo na ono na yapede ete ya na oye omampanyina bedeche Bawumia onu kura na oye franka tonyi dima oye MPP amayokun ozima oye sophomore nan yanko na yankote ya na ozima yaso nete.
And how are we going to ease the burden? You know, throughout, especially 2021, 2022, however, it's very clear, say, cost of living has gone up across. However, even when I was in Canada, just a few.
Yet the Vice President Oja Chumbe, yes, from 2022, December 2023, 2024, no. His Excellency the Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, Rija Chumbe, Asitana Ayadzin, Woman Ghana. The cost of living in Ghana has become expensive. Cost of living in Ghana has become unbearable. The cost of living in Ghana is high. When a young Anglican priest throw the same question A statement that His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia used in campaigning in 2016 with regards to the economic hardship under the former President Dramani Mahama NDC-led administration. He was going around across the country campaigning on economic hardship, and at a point Bawumia told Ghanaians that no economic gymnastic would deal with the reality Ghanaians were going through. It is the same thing that this young Anglican priest put to Oye Bawumia when his visit went to Central Region, and he had an interaction with the clergy. That Anglican young priest reminded Bawumia that in 2016 you said economic hardship in this country, no economic gymnastic would solve or would shield the reality. Now, the reality on the ground is that Ghanaians are going through severe economic hardship under Akufo-Addo Bawumia, your governance. What measures are you going to put in place within the 6 months going to election to, reduce the severe economic hardship that His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Bawumia NPP-led government has released or has brought to the citizens of Ghana? And the response that Bawumia gave, Bawumia acknowledged that yes, from 2022, 2023, and in this 2024, cost of living in this country, in Ghana, is unbearable. Cost of living is high. But let's go and listen to the response Bawumia gave. Just listen to him.
Less than 2 weeks ago, that was the complaint. UK, the same issue. We are seeing there's a major increase in the cost of living.
How can global phenomena skip Cote d'Ivoire and all the surrounding countries and only attack Ghana? How?
Global inflation has increased five-fold, five times. So there is a problem that is there. But okay.
His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia is saying that yes, we acknowledge waja tunde ahuchu wa Ghana. Like excuses for our ma. Also to kwa Canada. Na Canada so we so there ahuchu aba Canada. Also ko UK foso usu. Agency abochimemu adeshidom we so there ampa ahuchu aba agency abochimemu. Also for Canada when you chrome na Canada one so we so there ahuchu aba when chrome. Also for Germany for we so there ahuchu aba Germany. Inti sabio yeti Bawumia asia na dza Bawumia paka chenye no there. Sa ahuchu aba Ghana no nya Ghana nkotin na ahuchu aba Ghana enya hankotin meti momofo no wesu. Also the cost of inflation why are 5 folds? Equal UK at the cost of inflation you high. Equal Germany at the cost of inflation you high. Equal Canada at the cost of inflation you high. Number minti the cost of inflation you Ghana you higher. Yen jintu or package Ghana for there. Sabi inye Ghana nkote na hochir aba. Sabio sa hochir aba Canada yente Ghana. Yente Canada. Yete Ghana. Into also yakanyana mani masam. Or package and the young to me down, which you are baby in Yagana Kote, Sabi, then in Yana Mampenin Ambagichi. Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia man, every man, and Sabi, Yansan Papa Rain. Yes, Yana Bawumia Zerman, Yagunwa, on ye yeta sa, on ye, on Tasumu Papa. Sabio, Zayapere Yakacha, Oye. Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ought no one saying there. Yes, when I would say Canada, when who wamaja, when so when so. Then you know your Ghana so Yabaka Yana Sama, and then you so and you so ha. With the minimum of fat the or Canada in front of to from the excuse. As you see Magana for there, need the minty.
We are still doing that. we are bringing in, other interventions.
Yàtò His Excellency the Vice President na some you there. Wọ́n yẹ ndzẹ́mà bebree dẹ́ mbọ́bá yẹ ahọ́kyerẹ́ a Ghana fo yẹ nínú lódò nínú ọbẹ̀bọ̀ fam. Ghana fo wọ́n kyi wọn bebree. Na nhyehyẹ a ọsọ wayẹ no bi ọkan ọde tu gua. Ọyẹ nhyehyẹ a wọ́dze gua kọ́m dẹ́ mbọ́bá yẹ ahọ́kyerẹ́ a Ghana fo yẹ kọ́m nínú. Hawa a Ghana fo wọ́rọ̀ hɔ nínú. Na kasa Ghana fo wọ́rọ̀ kasa níbi abẹ fam nínú. Ọsọ wọ́dze free SHS wọ́dze aba. Also, was the free SHS was the ABA. Yan kan ce Vice President Dr. Laji Mahmoud Bawumia. Ọmọ mpanyin na Adam Akufo-Addo na NPP fa wo de won anyum de. Ogo nyim de fo. Wonyim amambu papa. Na the main thing na former President John Dramani Mahama na NDC wo ye nene. Na won de wa abọ no ko. Won na wa sai Ghana na won fa mambu ni se won nsa. Na wo ba obubu ni ye e ma Ghana fo won wa atọ won. Yemi so adechi Ghana fo ntomunto ziba na nhwe won ebusuafo a ese the free SHS aba yemi sayen no ho etimamofo adechi a zanyipa bedi zanyipa bofra bebi anyipa de litiri boto onu no hia se nye ziba na nzi nya challenge say nya bebi ade litiri boto a iko school mo oyeye ya na se wona wo school yana ma wo school na se comedy one a e ka chenda the free SHS aba nti comedy yana mama yankasa Bawumia anyenye bi opaka chenda the free SHS aba nti comedy yana mama yankasa. Is that what His Excellency the Vice President telling us? That if Ghanaians are not able to put food on the table to feed their families, they shouldn't complain because we have introduced free SHS policy. Is that what Bawumia, what the so-called self-proclaimed competent Vice President, competent government want Ghanaians to understand? And is that logic and is that thinking? Is that understanding? The justification that Bawumia is giving is proposing, or the response that is given to that simple economic hardship question, his own simple economic hardship question, which he used to campaign in 2016 when he was thrown back to him. Look at the response Bawumia is giving to Ghanaians. Because we have introduced free SHS in Mama Yankasa, if we can't buy food for our kids, we shouldn't talk about it. If we can't buy clothing, if we can't provide shelter over the heads of our families, Ghanaians shouldn't talk about it. Is that the logic and understanding Bawumia is giving Ghanaians? Come to think of it, free SHS cannot take away hunger. Free SHS cannot substitute, Ghanaians' inability to provide what? Roof over the heads of their families, to pay for accommodation, their rent. Free SHS cannot substitute families' inability to provide clothing, basic necessity of life to their family members. Come to think of it, let Bawumia give appropriate response than this, trash. Iyana Bawumia zero mahianen on me Ghana for. Yes, look, you may miss no. Say ya awful. Na say in chumens and shawoba school. Na also the man no shawoba as batan as awful. And in your belly you bis Bawumia. When you saw there, ebia onto me ba na omano no chwana ba school fees. Dachi fanedebia waba to me jina when you know catch the look. Me nyine mponyawo na etua school fees omma na etua school fees ne the main thing so wo bagina wo na baka da ma asam kyewa eya eja ana eya ba tanananan e ba tinka na benya. How will you feel if in the future your child should stand in your face and tell you that when he was growing up you were not able to pay his fees? It took the state to look after him to go through education. How will you feel when your child makes such a statement right in your face? If the economy is good, I don't think that it is the desire of every parent or any parent who has brought forth a child that he will not be able to take good care of his children, that the responsibility, the parental responsibility will now be pushed to the state because the economic situation in the country is so unbearable that such a parent who has brought forth a child will not be in a position to take care of his own child. Look, I don't think that any parent is desirous that he will not be able to sponsor his child's education or welfare, that should become a responsibility of the state. Dobida minjin zidde ina batan okeke minjin de awofu biara ana batan papa biara wa wo ba na chihye anana adwini de onhwe ne ba nemo omane na obahwe ne ba man dachi mitire se mama baka chem de minjuma nhwe oyo man Ghana na ohwe na oyo fawo ne nyimguase sayase sa setena nhihye pa bukwem na abatan motu ne dwuma papa ye wochuo na akotua pa batan biara n'enyi bagide obeyi sika keziba na amane ba obeyi sika tatara hye ne ba obeyi sika chie ne ba no school fees amane ba hu de neja nana na ohwen bra na obenyi nenenen intiza ya na ba onye manenen sabisabio ontaso onko na ombebio yente Bawumia bio ya na
like one constituency, one ambulance, the hydroxyurea for sickle cell patients, the issue that we've just done today for dialysis patients. We are trying hard, say we will try and help people even during COVID with the whole year of no water bill or light bill or half of it and all of that.
Is that you cannot manage the economy with propaganda.
We are really trying to cushion our people to try to have. If you didn't have all of these cushions, and we had to deal with the things we are dealing with today, I hope you know it will be serious in the country. But we are doing much better than some of the other countries who are facing similar problems, and we'll continue to look at how we can help across the country.
Yet Vice President ma ose wobokodo no waye. Look, Vice President say this government na na dan kwakofo do Bawumia MPP abaniya so for the bisende asetima yezina magana for nene na ya no go mosofo na ote magana for a wo suda ho chiwo oye omampani na dan kwakofo do Bawumia MPP abana waza ho chi waza bugu Ghana for hono do we bugu Ghana for hono dwuma ama Ghana for wu ni nene the be na hono dwuma say nene wa bura one was were competent when you they have what it takes to govern the country to better the economy of Ghana and the amount for also when you free there one in a boka check Ghana for that yet second so comment again then the calling me Jimmy Jare can just say Ghana for what a second and so will and then Bawumia say look cover the burn I say with the free light in the free water what check or your issue in Kenya free for a whole year. Hey, Bawumia. Jamaica kanakura. Ekasa wala ende ente umu. Hey, very COVID. I'm a light bill, free light, and what the man go for? What the man gonna for a whole year? Well, not free water whole year. But come on, ente ya. Free water was the man. Free light busume basa. And I was what the busume worker wonen. Is this 1 year? Bawumia in fact. What I so I say what the free water and the free light in the Ghana for a whole year. Sabi Jai said one reason Jai Akoshina origin and Bawumia. Look, free water and free light or what the man what the tax what the batodo. And man pay because what the tax and you go to standards in there what the free light in the free water the Ghana for a whole year. Stop the lies. That is why people are calling you Bawulaya. Only thing I Ghana for being more for the Bawulaya. Or send that kind of call. Hey, in a million was the free water in Ghana for 1 year. Sabi Jakushina reasoning. You are vice president. Jimajari can you call young kind of current show. Hey, on my opinion, and I don't call the Bawumia MPP, but one Ghana for free light and free water for 1 year. I feel Look, free water was the memo wage tax. We be there where the no to. It's in free no our him. Jay brother to na return nenen. Jako shina is in on photo. On internet war for Bawumia nenen. Jay. Okay? Us Ghana, one pop where you are better than other countries. Hey, you don't even know what you are talking about. Which country? Yet you fail to list or to mention those countries that you think that among paying na biya kwakufa do Bawumia NPP abani sabe amambo kankaya wadi magana nene amambo and the amount one so one duma we say nene ase wadi amambo papa de ma oye Ghana fortune other countries in one so they are going to be which were those countries that you think that this economic situation that nana de dan kwakufa do Bawumia you have brought untold economic hardship onto the people of this country, Ghana. You are not ashamed just to say that you are doing better than those countries who are also going through challenges. You mentioned Canada. Is it your thinking that Ghana's economy is better than Canadian economy? Are you telling us that the Ghana economy or yes in Canada economy a part of the Ghana, Yamuto Yanison, 1 hour Canada, Yamuto Ghana for 1 hour UK, Elkade, once you fish in our question in Germany. Get Maman Control, Bawumia. Sapade, in who the reality checks a day, Ghana economy or you're better than Canada, Germany in a year. Hey, for play for this year, my free visa, never my Ghana food visa, Ghana for the one they do Ghana for the dying in open to walk Canada, walk UK, walk Germany. Missy just provide free airplane and a free visa, air ticket. First you want maybe Ghana for they do him the with the plane and Bawumia with the plane base you all for Canada. There's the plane base you all for UK. You have the plane, free plane is all for Germany. Ghana for the door, walk for Canada, and one more full plane in a one call. Or Sunday, Bawumia say Ghana economy or you better. Some other countries are want you and what you want. When all Casanan about Canada, about UK, about Germany, all those countries mentioned, their citizens are complaining because of high inflation. Because of high inflation. So also you are claiming that Ghana economy or you better than other countries minima. Missy for plane is war. My free visa, no visa, make the Ghana for the line in the one call Canada, one for the no plane. Ghana for the line in the one phone call UK, Ghana for the line in the one for one call Germany. Na in the with the ampa. Your so-called Ghana economy is or you're better than other countries. So you're no color. That is the reality checks. Just say Bawumia, we are daring Bawumia. If he has the boss, if he thinks that Ghana's economy that is his government, we're together with his boss. Nana de Danko Akufa the one modern chin. The other economy no recana. Just provide free plane, free visa, and see if Ghanaian youth would not jump into it and travel to Canada and travel to UK and travel to Germany. There's those so-called countries that you claim that the inflation is high, that they are also complaining. We are daring Bawumia. If you want to see whether Ghana is doing better than here, say for free planes you want get the Ghana for one kwa. Thus is the bitter truth. Yente Bawumia bio. Sama okay nene. Just listen to him.
The payments of
You can engage in all the propaganda you want, but if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you.
Of United States, Germany, England, all of them have used the tax policy encourage production. And this is why we are saying that, I mean, today you have a situation in Ghana, unbelievable situation, when businesses are out on strike. Businesses who should be selling are out on strike. Why are they out on strike? Because they've been overburdened by taxes.
MPP will shift the focus of economic policy away from taxation to production. So we are going to move away from taxation to production.
You know, and if you don't take care, you'll be chasing the tax revenue and killing businesses. And when you kill businesses, it means you are causing unemployment. And so if you go back, this is why Nana Akufo-Addo is saying, you know, we need to mobilize financial resources. So what?
First time that somebody in a ruling government is not riding on top of his government, but sitting out. Right? He's sitting out to say, vote for me to fix it. That is a clear statement that this government failed. Nobody can change my mind. Nothing you say, I don't care if you come and diss us in the comments, because we know you're all skilled. Of course, your mouths are full. You're not going through it as some of us are going to. So you can clearly say, oh, how about what they did? No. Because if whatever they are doing is right, that should be a campaign message for Bawumia to step on to say that we will come and do better.
So Yate Asama Oye Bawumia Bawumia promised Ghanaians that His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Bawumia MPP administration, they will move from taxation to production. They will move this economy, Ghana's economy, from taxation to production. Zana Bawumia Odwene big day. On year 2016, warrior campaigns all coming there. On your former president John Dramani Mahama, NBC, a member in one bond of coal, was there two the brain of a grew, or your gunner for one book. And one of the minty at 2 what they gunner for one of them, a Jumaya for one of Jumaya grew. A sitting our money gunner, money gunner for direct when to make sure one number one to make sure one edition. A Jumaya for Jumaya, no to check Jumaya for cow. Now one of the rubber a tone and obey if you na the rubber in the rubber production be obey free juma be by zama a jumamba then the no call me really be Bawumia there production and over him one China production now why you money mo taxation also reducing why what substitute what the production aba shana name you be Bawumia New Mampenyin and Adam Akufo-Addo MPP there. Production and over him. The mantra of taxation to production and where is it? The bitter truth. We are daring Bawumia. We are challenging the office of the vice president, the flag bearer of the new patriotic party Bawumia, and His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo to show Ghanaians the production that they have done. The taxation from taxation to production and over here on the Ghana for visa. Come to think of it, essay, share Ghana, and the economy in it. Wherever modern power, where chin other countries, some other countries are when inflation, they also complaining of high inflation, and we are daring Bawumia to mention those countries. He said he visited Canada. The complaint in Canada is that economic situation is high, cost of living is high. He said in UK, the citizens of UK are complaining that cost of living is high. The same applies to Germany. So we are asking him, is he trying to say that the Ghana's economy is better than that of Canada, that of UK, and that of Germany? We are saying that if that is his thinking, let Bawumia provide plane. Let Bawumia MPP, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Bawumia MPP government, provide plane, free visa, and see if Ghanaian youth will not run away from this country, go to the UK, the Germany, and the Canada. He claims that cost of living is high over there. Thus is the bitter truth. This is a challenge, the bitter truth we are throwing to him. You see, Bawumia also said that they were moving from taxation to production, and we are challenging him that he he should publish the production record of Akufo-Addo Bawumia MPP government. That has come to benefit this economy. Just go and listen to this man. When Bawumia was in Ashanti region and met businessmen, just listen to what this businessman told Bawumia in his face. Just let's go and listen to him.
Someday, your MPs, any ministers, Your Excellency, Musa MPs, ministers, I want to say, Kumase. Apart from MPP, business gurus, I was an woman through so do. Obiatima Bawumia. Here, all Canadians are going to say, Obia, or Banatia. Then be any them. Oh, fair Bama, someone sorry, Obia to me, sorry. Because they knew when you know. There were
It's not now listen, businessmen or what they do no. Ben may be a new one now, what done what to be for us, a human in a government that promised moving from taxation to production. So to them, how come that a bench and Papa Bakade Ejuma Egu? Your royal was soon. Ya shantimem za na wakache Bawumia there ordinary probo could do what no share one and never na sum. This is the Beta Trade Show. You may can yet look quite we Jumedi. Now say Papa Nibio.
Sabe, there were baby or to support two businesses. Everyone blow. We are a show enemy product. Is that water one of the best mineral water in Ghana? And so the people are there on testimony. From 2016, the machines have told you giving her more basic. Dog, electricity, a hammer, just a base. If you never check, and if you have 20,000 and then you check 200 and something.
It's not a upon catcher or Kai Bawumia. And then Bawumia say one of the conditions they put in place in the Wama free water and free light bill. On the businessman and then pointing out to Bawumia that what he used to pay as cost of his light bill 20,000 today he is paying 200,000 and this has collapsed his business. Come to think of it, this is a reality check for Bawumia. This is the reality check. These are the things Bawumia should be speaking to. The men in the Bawumia Osade Okasa for Nanya Bejina Hot Naya. Say Papa Dio.
Just a way electricity and use dollar. Who does a be wow? That's why all women are done in my way. Myself, I didn't hear me understand. Someone died so sad. A baby muscle, I'm a mother, and to remember the slap. Yadimatum, any support to the art. And Yaman was a woman who ministers, no MPs, any party members. Ever who ya Bobo, Yasu Yabia, also the fact, nobody are wire, and only idea. Because I never wait in MPP, Obia is an MPP, Asante Stronghold. But so we are one, and the other course was Santimena. What mean that minister MPP, Asante Stronghold? Because we beard in someone, oh, Groma. If it never be or it's money MPs, more ministers. But I mean, I say MPP, but I'm in front of government and father. Who are over Fera or Bafo. And meaning I Yobia and Diego. That dog, and then something in Anna let me happen. It is the South. Say, I put my yard That's our power. And even be our song so little to quell, ever will penny for some time I know what I do. A nipa be so. A nipa be no one. A son, politicians, they are normal, a new program. It may sell dog. Someone that woman. Sandy, way did I get the Asian Koya? Now, the woman power. Just say, remember one piece. Every minister just says, what he said, let's start on some program with Emily.
Sir, I'd say, a summer businessman and not a catcher Bawumia. He was telling him in his face. He was being blunt. Now can call so much Bawumia. In terms of business, and that business say good, also no good. Land day, men can know 20,000 in the Oche 200,000. Anyone is on call into Bawumia message. No cornering Jimmy from taxation to production and over him. Only the reality checks in another work catcher one and only another software and because often say a cow they say no economic gymnastic will change the reality. And that is the reality checks that was at your face, right at your face in a certain region. That man should die the Ghana for what kind of culture politicians, especially Nana de Danko Akufo-Addo Bawumia, and Bawumia coming back to Ghanaians to demand their mandate to lead them. And then this 80 years mandate in every month, he should account to the citizens of this country what you have done with the mandate that Ghanaians gave you, so that we can stand on it and renew the mandate for you. This is the bitter truth. This is the time. You see, the media should be doing the reality checks with politicians, especially Bawumia. One do all the bill, all the bill there. One for 2 minutes and this is the bitter truth. Yan can current among your four. Be also the other can call. Yan can call. There is no way you're able to manage your money this year. And this is the time once the year can call. Only as a sentiment no work at you. Also, the Bewa and Jobaka, name Bibinti on coming in because of all your begum. I also knock at the look, ministers, of what chairman there, what friend and power, no really power, what friend and power, fat. Emma power, I mean, chairman, I'm the one said that no one, you Emma Bonica than your one could say. These are the reality checks. In a Ghana for Ukunta, Uncle Tabua, also the Wobu, Webima, or your Ghana for. One more could tap up a bench Ghana for, and Sana will be said there. One for a mumbling someone and send you. You may not reckon you're no quarrying. Then that means yes and there. If you have some more than presentation, yes, Bawumia, the vice president and the flag bearer of the new Patriotic Party, failed to answer his own simple economic hardship question when it was thrown back at him. Bawumia failed to answer his own simple economic hardship question he used to campaign in 2016 when the same question was posed to him by a young Anglican priest when he visited Central Region. He failed to give appropriate response. He failed to respond to that question. Now, simple be said when to me yano osawara odisawo atujuwara ono na yareka mpanyefo se no kwa yewen onabaka no kwa women yabaka o Sunday so yaka no kwa ono butuma aje omanen is Excellency the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo say also Ghana for homunya etimamofo na mama homunya botwa ajefo no kwa women yeye etimamofo ya nya botwa ajefo His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo made a clear call to Ghanaians to be citizens, not spectators. And the bitter truth, we are only being citizens and not spectators. Thank you for watching today's presentation. Still blessed. So we come your way with another authentic presentation. The show is the Bitter Truth Show. Stay blessed. Stay out of trouble. So we come your way with another authentic Bitter Truth Show. Goodbye.